Of U.S. Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. In cities across the nation last night, candlelight vigils were held in her honor. The announcement of her death came around 7:30 last night, and the reaction came pouring in immediately for Ginsburg, who was appointed to the High Court by President Clinton in 1993. She died at her home in Washington, D.C. last night with her family by her side. She had been battling pancreatic cancer. Ginsburg was 87 years old, and this morning, well, the nation is reacting to the news, and Washington is already gearing up for a fight over whether she will be replaced before November's election. NBC's Tracy Potts has more now from Washington.
Crowds quickly gathered at the U.S. Supreme Court to remember Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Colleagues called her a champion of justice.
I sobbed on my friend's rooftop. This is really devastating.
President Trump acknowledging the loss.
She led an amazing life. What else can you say? She was an amazing woman. Whether you agreed or not, she was an amazing woman who led an amazing life.
Justice Ginsburg spent much of her career, including more than a quarter century, on the nation's highest court, fighting for equality.
How wrong it is to judge people on the basis of what they look like.
The second female on the Supreme Court, she helped end male-only college admissions, supported reproductive rights, the LGBTQ community, and spoke out about the Me Too movement.
She never failed. She was fierce and unflinching in her pursuit of the civil and legal rights of civil rights of everyone.
She became an icon of pop culture in the book The Notorious RBG and parodied on Saturday Night Live.
There's this whole new generation of young people who really admire her and think of her as, kind of a rock star.
Ginsburg fought pancreatic cancer, repeatedly hospitalized, then returning to work.
I think she really did want to last until this election was over.
Friends say Ginsburg never wanted the court politicized, but now her death may do just that. Tracy Potts, NBC News.
And a reaction here in New York State came quick last night. First, Governor Cuomo on Ginsburg's passing said, quote, New York's heart breaks with the passing of Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She was a daughter of Brooklyn and the embodiment of all that it means to be New York tough. Yet her life was a testament that tough does not preclude acting with respect, grace, and dignity. I know I speak for the entire family of New York when I say we are absolutely devastated by this loss. Senator Kirsten Gillibrand said the world has lost a giant, a brilliant jurist, a resolute champion for justice, and a trailblazer for women's rights. Ruth Bader Ginsburg has left a legacy that will echo through history. Justice Ginsburg will forever be a feminist icon who inspired generations of young women, myself included, to follow their dreams, break through barriers, and never let gender stand in the way. Congressman Anthony Brindisi issued the following statement. Ruth Bader Ginsburg was a giant among giants. Her sharp legal mind, pioneering accomplishments, and fighting spirit left a long-lasting and beneficial mark on this country. She will be sorely missed. Erica and I are sending our thoughts and sympathies to her loved ones at this difficult time. And finally, Claudia Tenney, Brindisi's opponent and former 22nd District Congresswoman, said, quote, I am deeply saddened by the passing of Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She was a fierce advocate and a trailblazer for women in public service. Justice Ginsburg was a distinguished jurist who wrote the landmark Sherrill decision, one of the most pivotal in our community. While I disagreed with many of her legal views, RBG was a brilliant and tenacious justice who earned my utmost respect. And NBC News will have much more on the passing of Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg tonight on the NBC Nightly News. Now